Alrighty, we're streaming.
We are streaming the Astroneer.
I am in space.
That's one small step for Locke, one giant leap for Locke kind.
Currently, it's warmer on this planet than in Canada right now. So
I believe that it's warmer in space than in Canada.
What's this game all about?
This is Astroneer. We looked at this 2 years ago. This game has been
2 years ago. Wow.
Yeah, it was 2016 when we looked at this. So getting close to 3 years. But yeah. And it's been in early access since 2014. Well, it hasn't been in early access, sorry. It's been in development since 2014. This is Astroneer from System Era Works, and it's a cooperative base building, planet exploration game where you can suck up the terrain and use whatever you suck up to build other things, like tables and research stations and smelters.
Can you build an outhouse?
That's the base if you just want to go into the shelter, or you need to go track down Mike and find down his pooping hole. So it's interesting, like where this game has gone since we first looked at it, like the full list of features, everything like that. I couldn't go into. I know they added like some new vehicles, they futzed around with base building, they made a few other things more clear as far as like, building things and working with stuff in the environment. But the core of the game is still pretty much what it was when we looked at it back then, which is, hey, come out and run around a planet, craft stuff with your friends, build a base with your friends, make stuff and just kind of chill and have fun. The base I've got going here, I've got a research station,
It's rad, by the way.
which I can look at some of these things with. Research. So one of the new things that they did add that I know is new, Nick, if you press tab, it'll bring up this little research module. And so in the past, like they had these things, like what I'm researching now, this rock thing that's in my research chamber. They had these elements, but it was like you'd open it and there'd be stuff inside. Usually it'd be like, oh, you found some of the materials that you need for crafting or whatever. But they've kind of changed it all to just into this research system where you get bytes of research data and then you use that to research new things that you then grab minerals, things to craft and build. So for instance, if I want to make a medium shredder, I need 2 iron. And I do not have any iron with me, so I need to go out and find it. Although it's worth noting that iron is not something that is readily available. You have to find like a iron resource, and then you smelt the iron resource into actual usable iron in your smelter. But there's a lot of that. Like you just kind of go out, you find some things, you bring them back to your base, build new stuff with it. And eventually you'll be able to make shuttles so you can go and explore other planets. You actually can see them in the night sky. When you look at the night sky and look up, and kind of you can see the planets moving past this one. So there in the distance, as I'm looking at least anyways, I see a small planet and a slightly bigger planet way off in the distance, so you can actually build a shuttle and go there. See that planet?
Do you know if that becomes your new main planet?
So you can, like wherever your base is, like you can, I think, designate, or you can create a new shelter. So it's everything that you do here is kind of like, hey, initially it's doing everything you can to build up your base, and once you kind of have a good base going, then the next step is figure out what you need in order to leave this planet and go to another one, right? And so if you're able to build the shelter and you're able to do all that stuff, then you build a new shelter and pack that up on your spaceship so that when you land, you have a shelter to go to. If not, then you need to put enough stuff that you can get back, right? So you need to be able to go get there, find whatever materials you are, get back on the shuttle, come back here, and kind of progress that way.
Right.
So it's not like from what I can tell, it's never like a straightforward just like, hey, here's your goal, here's thing. Although I know there are some things that they've added to this, they've kind of teased about with like there's other objectives and other goals, kind of like hidden objectives kind of things. But I mean, in the 18 hours I put into this game for early access, everything I did with that was all about how do I make a hole straight through a planet so that I can then jump in one end of that hole and then fall straight through the planet all the way and out the other side.
Right, as one does.
Yeah, I mean that's the best way to do it, right? Like you just want a straight, like I'm going all the way through this thing. I want to like be slingshot around and just bounce back and forth, for eternity because of gravity. So it's fun. It's getting back into this and starting to send some of the base stuff up so we'd have something to show off for the stream. I was like, I forgot just how chill this game is. Like,
so
I spent,
adorable too.
yeah, I mean, I spent 2 hours just kind of building this stuff, and I was just like, the time flew by. I was just like, oh, okay, I need some of this stuff now to go craft this. Let me go find some of that. Cool. Now I need some of this stuff. All right, I'll go find this and craft that. Yeah, it's
But where are Donald, Sora, and Goofy?
They are rightfully off effing around in some other game.
Oh.
We don't have access to our gummy ship yet.
Yeah. That's stage 5 research right there.
How do I get Norded in this game?
Come here, I'll show you.
Yeah, we just jump in
No, thank you.
Jump in the Norder.
I got a new hold I need to show you if you want to get Norded.
No thanks.
So a large part of this game, like what I was doing before all this is, I have a medium printer and I have a small printer. Everything, of course, is 3D printed because it's the future and they need different resources in order to make things.
Right.
So the next thing I was going to do was make a large printer. And for that, I need 3 compound. I have 1 compound already. I need to get then 2 more. So, well, we'll start with, I just figured, as far as showing this off is, hey, let's go and just find some more compound. And then we can go down into this cave. I think I saw someone go down there already.
Yeah, down
Yeah, alright, well here, you're down there. Let's just go ahead and head on down this cave. They started doing some stuff down here.
My 6th slide.
Yeah, I love that when you kind of hit a slick surface.
there. Found a ton of compound.
Nice.
I don't know how to get back up, but
I don't know where you are.
there's a giant
Oh,
hole in the floor.
What is this?
I think I see you.
Detritus?
Oh, so this thing, yeah, I'll wait until get over here so we can talk about that. There you are, Nick.
Trying to get back up.
Oh god, I fell down a place I shouldn't have.
Is this
trapped.
compound? No, this is
I'm trapped.
sphalerite.
Help.
I found another level of a cave. I need oxygen.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, so it's bad if you, oh, you guys went down there.
No,
But
I
you
did
got
not
tethers?
fall down here. Shit, no, I don't have tethers.
Never go anywhere without tethers. Nick, if you have compound, you need to make some tethers so we can go rescue Locke.
Nah, dog.
I died. I got stuck in another part of the underground there.
There's another detritus thing down here.
Yeah. So the underground is usually where you go to find a bunch of that, your zinc and aluminum and iron and all that kind of stuff. and then on the surface, you're more likely to find compounds and resin, things along that nature.
Found a space papaya.
Space papaya.
See if I can go find some compounds here.
Papaya.
Yeah, like I hit the mother load of compound, but I couldn't get back out of where I dug down to.
Are you sure it was compound and not something else? It's the one thing, like...
It's the gray
it's tough.
bubbly stuff, right?
Well, so the one thing I will say is that this game relies heavily upon you knowing what stuff is just by sight, and some things sort of look the same. And the only way that you can kind of tell is usually if you look at your little terrain deformation thing, it'll say, oh, that's compound or that's that.
Where's my hole?
Organic.
Is that my hole? I don't know where my hole is. Sounds like a problem.
That sounds like a pretty severe problem. Yeah, I found a bunch of compound over here actually. Oh, I need to bring up my backpack. I need to make a tether bundle. Oh, but I don't have any power. Oh, alright. Nope, I know how to fix that.
Oh boy, I'm falling. I died. You can plummet to your death.
Oh yeah, very easily.
Right.
That's actually part of the reason why like I had such trouble with getting to the center, was because I jumped down the hole that I had made, just like shooting my terrain deformation thing down straight at me, so it would like suck away the ground as I fell, but eventually I was falling faster than it could do that, and so I'd hit a rock and just die a horrible, horrible death.
When you're building your base, does it have anywhere that says how much power you're using?
So from what I can tell, like, oh, as far as like everything that you've got, how much power are you using?
Mm-hmm.
So from what I can tell, as far as that goes, the power now seems to just be, at least for the starter part, is just infinite. Like you know, you don't have to worry necessarily about. So there's some compound. You gotta put on your backpack. You don't have to worry necessarily about trying to refuel. Like I know, like I think in the earlier part of the game, you had to keep on like feeding organic into a generator or whatever to keep your base powered up until you could eventually then get like solar and wind power. Now I think your shelter just starts with a power generator, so everything gets power, and it doesn't seem like there's a finite amount of that power as far as like you only power up X number of things. But the one thing that is true is that if you want stuff to go faster, so my research station here, this is going to go faster. If I just had this plugged in on its own, it would take It would take more time than it would right now, because I have a small wind turbine and a small solar generator
Powering it.
that will add the power. Or I can actually fire up. I have a generator over there that I could fire up that would provide power, and a small generator somewhere around.
Generator's on the far side, isn't it?
Probably someone took the small generator would be my best guess. But
Oh, medium.
Are there aliens that can eat your face?
there's not aliens now. There's plant life that can be hostile, and mess you up that way. But usually that's like they just have poison, so you have to stand back a certain amount. So the generator itself requires carbon in order to work, and the carbon you get from so I think you turn organic material, you smelt it, and that turns into. And those things you can tell, like whenever you have stuff in your backpack, as you kind of hover the mouse over it, it tells you it's this kind of material. So it'll say like carbon or zinc or aluminum. If it's a natural resource, then it's just as is. Anything that's blank material means it can be smelted into that particular kind of thing, zinc or what have you. All right, so I got enough now to fill up this thing.
What was I gonna say?
Alright, and so now I want to make a large printer. And the thing I like now is with all the interface of these things, you open it up, there's always a flip cover. Like there's a little thing that you have to flip up and then push the button. It's a stupid thing that just like is entirely pointless other than yes, I want to flip up this cover and push this button to make this thing get started.
Oh, I know what I was going to ask. Is there a cap on how much stuff you can carry? Like as a
Yeah, so
Your
mining?
backpack.
Yeah, your backpack. So Q brings up your backpack, and you can see there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 spots because you also have 2 spots on top
Right.
on your backpack, and then your tool, your terrain tool, actually has 3 slots on it too. So there's lots of space for things, but that also gets quickly filled up.
Laterite. What is that?
Yeah, you'll have to look at it once it's in your inventory. I'll tell you what kind of material. I think it's aluminum.
Got a big hole here going, boys.
What does again, I haven't played since this research station was in. What do you get from researching these things?
So the research, you get bytes. You get, and the bytes is what then you use to put into research to new things.
Whoa, what is this?
Oh, is there a large printer done? All right, cool.
Do we have a large platform for it?
Yes, I do.
Oh, nice.
It's actually what all this stuff is in.
Oh, right. Oh, yeah. This is like a storage platform. Temporary storage platform.
Yeah, basically.
I found a big underground cave.
All right, so the large printer, geez, that's huge. I can make a shelter with, or some of the other things. Yeah, the shelter. Eventually, I can make a solar array, extra large storage space, extra large platform, a large rover.
Yeah. It's a rover.
I need a soil centrifuge.
Oh, no! Damn it.
Chemistry lab.
Oh,
Ceramic
really?
glass and tungsten. What else do I want to research here?
And now, can you remind me, Jason, how you research those new things?
Oh yeah, let me research the tractor. So in this case now, if you bring up tab, it'll show you the things. I'm gonna choose the tractor here.
There it is.
And then it has the different, so there's like, the very first one is small, so that's whatever you can make on your backpack, basically.
Yeah.
The next one is then at least a small printer can make that, and then it's medium, and then it's large.
Gotcha. That's cool.
So they kind of have it broken out. Yeah, I accidentally made a second medium printer.
Large rover.
Let's see here, large printer, large platform, research, melting. Yeah, okay.
Aluminum, alloy, and rubber. Oh, jeez.
Medium shredder, there we go. Alright. Do we have aluminum over here? My storage
on your
facility.
storage, maybe? You have aluminum. It's a silver. Yeah, you got 2 aluminum here. Yeah.
Cool.
Boys, we're going on a rubber run.
What?
We need to get rubber for our rover.
Oh, my backpack's full. I'll grab it. Aluminum. Where's the other one? That's zinc. Where's Nick?
Right next to you.
Where's all the stuff that you brought back? Is it all this stuff over here?
I didn't bring anything back because I died.
Oh, well, you should go get your body.
Yeah, let's go down there. Look, I'm a big daddy.
Oh wait, what do I have on my?
It's
I have
a-
zinc. I have ceramic. Oh, hold on. I don't want these things.
It's a pretty deep hole.
That's okay. I'm gonna bring some tethers with us.
Try not to die. Hello,
Hello.
little friend.
I found a giant deposit of resin down there.
Yeah, you did.
So here, the wind isn't too bad, but on other planets, the wind can pick up to such a degree that it'll blow stuff around.
Yeah, you need to like pin it
I don't
down.
think that was it. I don't remember where. Is there a way you can find where your body?
It sometimes pops up on the HUD.
Yeah.
I don't remember if this was it. Let me go look. We'll find out.
Where'd you go? Oh, there you are. There's
Yep.
Locke. Where's Nick?
Crap, I just fell.
Where'd you fall? Wait, where are you, Nick?
He was doing a corpse run.
I was trying to find my body and I landed on rocks.
Which way did you go?
I put a bunch of stuff in this medium printer.
Good
And
man.
now it opened up.
You need to be able to like set waypoints or pings or something.
So you can you can make
Left
beacons.
mouse.
Yeah.
You can make beacons and that'll act as a way that'll like pop up on the HUD.
Oh no. Well,
Go down here. Oh, that almost went bad.
this is not a good place. Oh god.
There we go.
Yeah. Okay. What is that? I don't even know what that is. What's this shiny stuff?
Is it the lacerate stuff or whatever it's called?
Oh heavens, I don't know.
Yeah, this is.
Alright, I'm gonna fill in this hole here.
Yeah, thank you.
I think that's part of the problem for Nick. Is it's falling down there.
Yeah. Bad gap.
I don't know if this is where. Because I was tethering myself down, so there should be tethers where I was.
Well,
So I don't think it was over here.
what does the oxygen filter do?
Basically, it gives you a limited supply of oxygen.
Oxygen, yeah.
It's a nice thing too with the. Ooh, that's different. I don't know what that is. Ouch.
Whoa. Pop coral seed? Can we plant these
Yeah.
things?
Or yeah, it just basically makes it.
What did I just pick up?
I think you picked up a tether.
Why? Sorry, not my bad.
So what's this over here?
Yeah, I think I went down from like the level above us somehow.
We'll find
Quartz. All right.
Quartz.
Oh yeah, I see your. No, I see your corpse over here. Oh,
Thank you.
what I wanted to do. I wanted to do.
Yeah, your corpse is over here. Can you do tether on that bridge, Jason?
There you.
Yeah, this is the second time I died though, not the.
Which
You're good.
which of your clones is this, Nick?
Yeah, this is the second one, so there's probably nothing here
What-
yet.
what-
And let us know when we need to contact clone control.
Can we harvest it for parts?
I don't think this guy has anything.
I will say, like, as far as like knowing when to drop tethers or whatever, the second like you run, like it goes off, drop it, and that's like the max distance basically. Some more quartz. Let's see.
Oh, what's
More
this over
quartz.
here? Here
Where
we
are
go.
you?
I think this may be where I don't know. There's a ton of shit over here though.
Oh, I see. Okay.
If you can tether your way over here.
Nope, I can't, but Locke should be able to. He just sucked up a bunch of compound.
Yeah, I got it, yes. What's the quickest way to get stuff into your backpack off the ground?
When you pick it up, press E, and it'll just go automatically sort into it.
Okay. You need a tether over there, Nick?
Yeah.
Oh, there's tons of stuff here.
Oh yeah, and these are some of the things I wanted to talk about. Alright, cool. Oh, need another... Yeah, so these things, there's stuff in the environment that you can find too. You drop another tether here, yeah. Drop one here. There we go.
Nice.
There's some aluminum.
So we need to maintain power.
Power and oxygen, yeah.
So oxygen is going to it now, but power is not.
Oh, I mean, wait. Oh, to this thing. Oh, yeah. So,
This thing right here.
yeah. All right. So these things. All right. So they have a certain power requirement. So you have to actually get a generator and stuff down here.
I got one I'm building right now.
Okay, but it may not be a small generator. You may need a
Yeah.
which means you need a medium platform to go with it too. So here's the part that I'm going to be kind of curious about is where exactly are we? Hey, Locke, come over here.
What the hell just hurt me? How did I die?
Did you suck up one of those plants? Yeah.
Oh.
So wait,
That sucks.
where's Locke?
I got killed by Nick.
Oh,
Sorry, man.
It's all good.
I didn't read the instruction manual.
You're an astronaut. Coming, Jason.
yeah, that's not enough.
You can also bring supplies. What do you want, a medium generator?
Yeah, I want a medium generator and a medium
Platform.
too. And then we're also gonna need some carbon.
Okay. Carbon we're good on, because we just smelted one.
Okay.
Medium platform.
Medium platform and a medium. So there's a medium generator, and a medium platform. You can pick up and you can move. You're gonna move slow. So you can basically just bring those with us. Or bring that with you from base.
Okay. I can't package them up.
I don't have a packager. That's the next thing I want to like research and build is get a packager so that.
Okay.
Oh, but this is straight across. Oh no. Okay, I see.
Jason, are you able to ping? Will that show up here?
Let's see.
Because I kind of know what direction you're in, but I'm curious to see if I can ping.
Let me see if I can make a beacon.
Yeah.
Let's see. Oxygen canister, work light, small solid. Nope. I may have to research. I may need to research that actually. Let's see. Power cells, small battery extenders. Nope. Drill mods, fireworks. There we go. Alright, research the beacon. Oh, I need to make a beacon. There we go. Unfortunately, I've got what I need.
So this is coming out of early access.
So yeah, this is going to be out of early access Wednesday, right? That's the 6th. Yeah, so it's going to hit version 1.0. That's what we're playing right here. This is version 1.0. It's going to be out on Steam, Windows 10 PC, and Xbox One. It's also an Xbox Play Anywhere title, so cross-platform save and co-op between Xbox One and Windows 10 PCs. And you know, you pick it up on one, it'll buy it for the other. Yep, that's on me. I should have known better. back at base. All right.
Yeah,
So wait, who's bringing the carbon?
it seems pretty
Where's-
unique, like in
I
terms
have
of
carbon.
the mechanics of it. Like it's got the normal Minecrafty
Yeah, carbon.
kind of
Okay,
stuff going on,
cool.
but
I'm going to disconnect this power cable. I'm going to pick up this medium platform. There we go. All right, boys. Gonna take us back to our bodies.
Yeah, I don't know. It just has there's something that is maybe because I don't think it's cute. Like, it's a cute game, but I don't think it's why I'm drawn to it. Because I'm not really drawn to Minecraft, but I'm drawn to this quite a bit. Maybe it's space. Who knows? Feels like I'm playing like Legos.
yeah.
Yeah, I mean, like there's a really good click noise when you put
Yeah.
pieces together and everything else, and it's not. I mean, it's relying less. It's not exactly. It's different than a lot of these other base building games, right? Because it's not exactly reliant upon, hey, you know, here's a bunch of enemies to fight off, or you know, it's very much just more about, hey, just go out here and kind of explore and do what you want with this stuff. But it's pretty easy too. I mean, like as far as like what you need to do and what you need to set up, it's straightforward. Like, you know, a lot of these things, it's always, oh, okay, you know, you learn, I need ceramic for this, or copper, or whatever. Like, you learn the things of what the symbols are and what you need as time goes on. But alright, so here's the first one of these things. So I'm going to set this down over here and try not to disturb the plants. Alright, so bodies. So there's my body.
Yeah. Grab your crap. I do not know where mine is, but that's okay.
Alright. Your bodies, gentlemen, are over this way.
Like, yo, do you like chilling and making stuff in space?
Yeah, right?
Like, yeah, I do. I like both those things. You like role-playing The Martian?
Yeah, where's
Science the shit out of this.
Where's the poop
Science.
potatoes?
That's what those plants are. That's what happens over time. That's what happens to the poop potatoes.
Oh,
They become poisonous plants that kill you.
The more you know.
Yeah.
My guy.
still would like to know
I think I
where.
built. I think I dug myself into a hole I can't get out of, so that's cool.
Alright, so where's your... So Locke, come back with me then. Nick too.
Yeah, I've got supplies now.
Alright. You got tethers again?
Yeah, I've got tethers.
Okay, so then we're gonna go this way. Oh, no, this way. Down here.
Just build an underground base.
I mean, you kind of can.
Yeah. This is base Zeta.
Alright, drop some tethers over here. Once we're in range. So yeah, about right here for... There we go. Alright, so go ahead and put some carbon on this generator.
I shall take my
We'll turn it
carbon.
on.
What the heck is that? Oh yeah, maybe.
Pops the top.
Now we got a tech sample.
That gives you a bunch of bytes.
Oh, sick.
So yeah, then we can just take this, turn off the generator, take that, that medium platform.
Yeah, just grab gun that over here, please.
Yep. If I can make it up. Alright, there we go. Yeah, I can't jump or anything with this, so it's like...
I can be here. I need resin to make the stupid soil compound.
Oh, we lost a tether here somewhere.
I got it.
There we go. Don't break the chain. Somebody quick, queue up fleet with Mac. So yeah, these little capsules, I've only found them underneath the ground, and so yeah, and thus far they've required medium. I haven't found anything that requires small or large. But it's just so awesome that the... Yeah.
Nice, got some rare minerals.
Yeah, I actually don't have any room left in my backpack for that. Does anyone...
I can take
What are you doing?
Didn't mean to do that.
Pick it up.
Oh, haha! Found a way out of my death trap.
Nice.
But let's get this last one. And we'll take stuff back. And we'll make a truck before we go.
Alright.
Yes, we will.
I think we needed aluminum, and we have a bunch.
Aluminum and rubber.
There we go. This one's taking a little bit longer. Oh!
Those blades. Holy crap, that's a lot.
Yeah. So it is. I mean, like as far as like doing these things, it's worth it just because that's a bunch of research. Like the containers that I put the research samples in gives you usually at least that much, but it's over the span of like 7 minutes, or if everything's powered up and going, or 10 minutes. I'm probably just gonna leave this thing down here. We're gonna find a place for it. Leave it down here for right now. So if I need to use it again, it's down here. But then, yeah, follow the tethers, head back to base. We'll build us a rover. I did put a beacon down here, but it doesn't seem like that shows up. Doesn't need it. Somehow power it.
I'm stacking debris on top of the base.
Nice.
Okay. I look forward to the trash pandas that are going to be inhabiting our base when we get there.
Beautiful down here.
Yeah, the underground's really creepy.
Yeah, the ambient music changes. Like, it's got the echo to it. It's awesome.
Alright, let's see if we can build a ramp here.
Mess this up. Nice one, ramp, man.
Ah, there's a hole!
There's another one.
There's
That
a
thing fell
hole.
down.
Oh, son of a bitch.
You're good.
How are you, Nick?
Alive.
Edward,
Jump.
There we go. Thank you.
Jason holds all the power with his soil canister.
Wait, I think there's another hole up here. Hold on.
Yeah.
So the best way I've found for these things is actually to use the flattened terrain, like get it on the slope, kind of slope that you want, and then just move it, paint with it.
I wish you could color your output soil instead of just dirty gray.
We did it! We survived the
made it.
cave!
Cave, level 3.
I'll merge once more.
Our spelunking skill has leveled up.
That's dope. Thank you for that.
Alright, now we need to go smelt that aluminum.
So how do I put like the stuff I got in my backpack to the base?
So bring up again, bring up your backpack queue, and then you can click on stuff and bring it out of your backpack.
Is it like store anywhere specific or just toss it around?
Well, so over here
Just
there's
put it
the
on top of
smelter.
the base like I did.
Yeah. Oh, that's beautiful. Actually, that's a really nice arrangement.
This
Large
game's
platform.
camera started making me slightly woozy, so I decided to redecorate.
Oh, actually, I do want that.
Thank you. Some more of this. This.
Guys, Mary Kondo is not going to be happy with the space arrangement.
Excuse me. All of this spherite sparks
This
joy.
sparking joy. Oh shit. Fuck, where's all the resin on this planet, Jay?
Off in various places.
I found a big stockpile of it, but it was in a death cave.
All right, now actually, what I really need is storage spaces.
Burritos. Space burritos.
Do you mind those in from the caves in this game? The Doritos?
Oh wait. All right, I need to know how to make that.
Can we get some? Can we get some all-dressed chips here?
Yeah, all dressed up, please. What would a small generator on your backpack do?
So if you ever get off of the tether, it lets you have power because otherwise you have a limited. Where is storage there? Okay, 2 resin. All right, I got resin.
You do?
I'll show you.
Did
the resin.
oh I did have resin. Then I made another platform. So now maybe I don't have resin.
What planet are we on?
I forget the name of it. The starting planet.
Eldora. Holy smokes. 8,000 plates to this bad boy.
Yeah, no, okay. The nice thing is, if stuff is just in your base around, it'll kind of suck it up to the places if it's not in your back.
Right. Do you need a small generator anywhere, Jason?
You can just drop it someplace.
Power platform here.
That's probably the best place for it for right now. I'm trying to think of where else I have, where there's some resin. It's off in one of these directions. But I'm not gonna worry about that. Alright, so let's do... Yeah, and the organic. Here, I got some organic.
We got carbon on this rad seed.
Yeah, I'm gonna turn this on.
What did you just turn on?
Turn on my generators so that we can power these things up a little bit faster. Get everything built. Look at the 3D printing. Where's Nick? Look at the 3D printing. 3D printing of rover for us. Hey, look, what's in that?
That's great, but how much does the filament cost?
Yeah, what kind of filament are you talking about?
Do you have to assemble the rover then?
Yep.
Sweet.
Put that on.
Look at that
Yeah,
car.
baby.
Alright, we're all on.
Hold on, I need power to this thing. Hold on, wait, I got it. Is it here?
My guy having a tantrum.
Okay.
I want to go now.
Oh, jeez. Hold on. Let me grab this solar thing since it's about to be daylight. There.
Now I'm a hype man.
Alright, let's see if this. Let's see what kind of nonsense this is gonna do.
Hope we all die.
It would be fitting.
Is it stuck in the floor? Because it feels like it's stuck in the floor.
No, our fat asses are on it.
Wait, everybody get off real quick. Let me see. There we go. This is a vehicle. This is a vehicle meant for one, clearly.
It's an underground.
Guys. Guys. I think I'm running into a bit of an issue here. We have a problem.
Oh, what was your ramp out?
I burrowed straight down and I ended up in a tether network.
Ah! I ascend! Hey, this is another good way to get to space, actually.
Well, that's interesting.
Yeah, you just made a giant Priapus.
A giant what?
It's floating. All right, well, that's.
Let's
You all look like ants from up here.
That's
Ants!
That's Astroneer. He's going. He's
That's
getting
amazing.
space.
Should buy this.
Oh, I ran out of power.
Play.
Ah!
Oh, I found a ton of resin.
Yeah.
Oh,
Shut up,
gosh.
man. I need some canisters.
Any parting words?
They topped off. Yeah, it's fucking good.
I really like this game. I think it's just a lot of fun. It's you know, like I said, it's a very chill kind of game.
Yeah, you don't need numbers to go up in every game, guys.
Seriously. You don't need every game to be Dark Souls-like. You don't need every game to be whatever.
Like,
Yeah, sometimes it's nice just to have a relaxed and chill game. I think that's entirely what they did with this, and I think it works. I think it's, you know, what was it? I said I spent 18 hours on it just trying to dig through a tunnel or trying to dig through the center of the planet. And this was still in early access, and you know, I'd spent a couple hours a day just getting this all set up, and it was fun. Like, it was nice and relaxing, kind of a thing to do. My buggy's stuck down there, and I'm sad.
I'm
sorry.
dead.
Oh wait, can I just bring it up like this? Come here. I can. Anyways, yep. This is out fully on Wednesday, and thanks for tuning in. We'll have something else that's fun next week.